Sammy the Squirrel, the Cloud Chaser's adventure. Once upon a time, in a magical forest far, far away, there lived a little squirrel named Sammy. Sammy wasn't like the other squirrels. While most squirrels love to gather acorns, Sammy had a dream of becoming a cloud chaser. What's a cloud chaser, you ask? Well, in the forest, there were legends of tiny creatures who could climb so high into the sky that they could touch the clouds and bring back pieces of them to share with their friends. One sunny day, Sammy decided it was time to follow his dream. "I'm going to touch a cloud today," he declared to his best friends, Benny the bunny and Flora the bluebird. "But clouds are so high up," Benny said, his floppy ears twitching with worry. Flora, who was always full of optimism, flapped her wings. "Maybe you can't fly, Sammy, but with enough determination, who knows what you can do?" And so, with his tiny paws and an adventurous spirit, Sammy set off. First, he climbed the tallest tree he could find. As he got higher and higher, he looked down to see the world growing smaller beneath him. Almost there, he whispered to himself, even though the clouds still seemed miles away. But Sammy wasn't about to give up. As he reached the top of the tree, he spotted something unusual, a sparkling, golden vine spiraling up into the sky. It shimmered in the sunlight, and Sammy's eyes grew wide with wonder. "Is that a magical vine?" he whispered. Without hesitation, Sammy leapt onto the vine. It was soft like silk, and as he climbed, he felt lighter and lighter. Before long, Sammy was no longer in the forest but soaring above it. The world below looked like a patchwork of green and blue, and above him, clouds, big fluffy ones, so close he could almost touch them. When Sammy finally reached the top of the vine, he found himself standing on a giant, puffy cloud. It was soft, like cotton candy, and it shimmered in all the colors of the rainbow. "Wow!" Sammy gasped. He grabbed a small handful of the cloud, and to his surprise, it felt warm and soft, like a blanket. Just then, a voice boomed from behind him. "Who dares touch my clouds?" A deep, but gentle voice called out. Sammy spun around to see a giant, friendly cloud guardian, made entirely of mist and stardust, towering over him. Despite the size, the guardian had kind, twinkling eyes. "I'm Sammy," he stammered. "I've always wanted to touch the clouds, and I didn't mean any harm." The cloud guardian chuckled, sounding like a gentle breeze. "Most creatures only dream of reaching the clouds, but you've done it. You have a brave heart, little one. Take this," the guardian said, handing Sammy a small, glowing cloud crystal. "Whenever you wish to visit the clouds again, just hold this crystal tight, and the magic vine will appear for you." Sammy's eyes sparkled with joy. "Thank you. I promise to take good care of it." With the crystal in his pocket and a heart full of excitement, Sammy slid back down the vine, landing softly at the top of the tallest tree. Benny and Flora were waiting anxiously below. "You did it, Sammy!" Flora cheered, flying up to meet him. Benny bounced around excitedly. "Did you really touch a cloud? What was it like? Tell us everything." Sammy grinned. "It was even better than I imagined. And look!" He showed them the glowing cloud crystal. "Now I can visit the clouds anytime I want." From that day on, Sammy became known as the first cloud chaser in the forest, and every now and then, he would share pieces of the clouds with his friends, who marveled at the soft, glowing gifts. And so, Sammy the Squirrel's dream of chasing clouds came true, reminding everyone in the forest that no dream is too big, as long as you're brave enough to climb. The end. If you like this story, please like, share and subscribe.